When someone is talking to you, are you really listening? Most of us, and I mean almost all of us, think that we are the greatest listeners. But the truth is, we are not. Studies show that people only remember 25 to 50% of what they hear. That means half conversations that you're having every day are going into one ear and getting out of the other. Whether it is with your friends, with your family, your teachers, your boss, or the person you really like, the way you listen changes everything. You can build trust, you can deepen relationships, and it can make people feel valued and respected. And honestly, it can make you stand out in a world full of people who are too distracted to pay attention. So today, we are going to change that. I am going to give you 10 powerful habits that are going to make you a better listener. Welcome to Ken Kanage YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, you're missing out. All right, let us get into it. Number one, give your full attention. This sounds obvious, right? But think about it. How many people have you been talking to and you tell they are not really there? They are looking at their phone, they are distracted by something behind you, but they are clearly somewhere else in their head. It feels terrible. Now flip it. How does it feel when someone's actually putting everything down, looks at you, and just listens? It feels amazing. That is the power of giving your full attention. So the next time someone's talking to you, put your phone face down, turn your body forward towards them, because your presence alone is a form of respect. It says that you matter and I am here for you right now. And people never forget how you make them feel. Number two, maintain eye contact. Relax. I am not telling you to stare at someone like you are trying to read their soul. That would be creepy. What I mean is, look at the person when they speak in a comfortable, natural eye contact. 70% of eye contact and 30% of breaking the eye contact. Eye contact tells the other person, you know what? I see you, I hear you, and I am fully engaged. So the next time someone is talking to you, hold the gaze. It takes practice, but it is one of the greatest ways to instantly become a better communicator. Number three, listen to understand, not to respond. Stephen Covey, the author of The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, said something that hit different to me, that most people do not listen with the intention of understanding. They listen with the intent to reply. How many times have you ever been in a conversation and while the other person is still talking, you're already in your head planning your response? That is just taking turns in speaking. Real listening means that you let the other people's words land into your mind before you start forming a response. Be patient and be present. You'll be shocked by how more you actually understand when you stop rushing a reply. Number four, use a positive body language. Body language speaks more than what you say. Nod occasionally. It means that you are following along. Lean in slightly. It shows that you are interested. Keep your hands open because crossed hands send a closed off signal. Pointing your body towards someone is a subconscious signal that you have my attention. Imagine you are telling your friend something important and they are slouched back, arms folded, looking at the ceiling. There is no ceiling here. Even if they are hearing every word, would you feel hard? Absolutely not. Your body language speaks before your mouth does. So make sure it says the right thing. Number five, don't interrupt. I know sometimes you just have something so good to say and you can't wait. But here's the thing, every time you interrupt someone, you're basically saying that what I am saying is far important than what you are saying. Even if you don't mean it, that is how it lands. Let people finish their thoughts. Let the silence breathe for a moment after they stop talking. You might think silence is awkward, but silence is actually very powerful. It gives the other person space to add more, to go deeper, to say the thing they are working up their courage to say. So sit with it, let it finish. Then you will speak. Number 6, ask clarifying questions. Asking a good question after someone speaks does two things. One, it shows that you are actually paying attention. Two, it helps you make sure that you understand correctly. So instead of assuming you know what someone means, try asking questions like, when you said that, what did you mean actually? Can you tell me more about that? If I am understanding right, here's what you're saying. These questions are like a bridge. They keep the conversation going deeper and they make the other person feel genuinely heard and respected. People who ask great questions are seen as smart and engaged. That is a reputation worth having. Number 7, reflect and paraphrase. After someone shares something with you, try repeating back the key point in your own words. For example, if your friend says, I am so stressed about this exam next week, I feel like no matter how much I study, I am never ready. Instead of jumping straight to advice, you can say, so okay, it sounds like you feel like your preparation is never enough. And that is really getting to you. Just that. That one move, reflecting back what you heard, tells the other person that you genuinely understand them. It creates a moment of connection. It says that I am listening and I got you. And it saves so much misunderstandings before they even start. Number 8, pay attention to nonverbal cues. Here's something wild. Research by Albert Meherbian suggests that up to 93% of communication is nonverbal. That means the word someone says might only be a small piece of what they are actually trying to communicate. Pay attention to their tone of voice. Are they speaking quietly, quickly, or with tension? Their facial expressions. Are they smiling but their eyes look sad? Their gestures. Are they fidgeting? Are their arms tensed? Look at also their posture. Are they shrinking? Are they leaning away? A friend could say that they are fine, but their voice cracks. Their eyes are red and they are looking at the floor. The words say one thing, but the body says another. A great listener reads both. This is a skill that tuning into your nonverbal cues is what separates service level listening to a deep empathetic listening. And this is what makes people truly understood. Number 9, avoid jumping into conclusions. Okay, real talk. How many times have you ever had the first half of the story and already decided what you think happened and then completely zoned out of the rest? Well, we all do it. We hear something and our brain immediately starts filling in the blanks, making assumptions, forming judgments, deciding who is right and who is wrong before the person even finishes talking. That is dangerous because you might be completely wrong and you have already responded based on half of the information. Stay open, stay curious, let the full picture develop before you come to any conclusion. Think of yourself as a detective listening to a witness. Your job is to gather all the information first, then decide what you think. This makes you more fair, more thoughtful, and way more trustworthy as a listener. Number 10, show empathy. This is the heart of it all. Empathy means that you step into someone else's shoes, you feel what they feel, and at least enough to acknowledge it. It does not mean that you have to agree with them. It does not mean you have to have gone through the same thing. It just means that what you say has no judgment. I hear you, what you're feeling makes sense. Something as simple as that sounds really challenging can completely change how someone feels in that moment. We live in a world where people are rushing, where everyone is distracted, where vulnerability feels risky. When you show genuine empathy, when you actually make someone feel understood, you give them something that is hard to find, and they will remember you for it. This is the kind of person people come back to, and this is the kind of person people trust. Being a better listener, it's about making a choice, a conscious, intentional choice to actually show up for the people around you. These are just 10 habits. Start with just one, pick the one that felt most true to you today, and practice it in your very next conversation. That's it. That is how change actually happens. Not in a big dramatic moments, but in small, consistent choices. I want to say a huge thank you for watching this video to this very end. You are kind of a person who likes growth. Now, I have a little challenge for you. Comment the word listener below to show me that you watched this video to the very end and that you are committed to becoming a better listener. If this video added value to your life, please give it a like. It helps more people find content like this. And if you have not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for?